and welcome to my channel where I bring you quality information in the law and fintech space as well as some dash of lifestyle. So today I'm going to be talking to you about your 2021 Industrial Training Fund obligation as an employer of labor in Nigeria. So by virtue of the ITF Act, Section 6, subsections 1 to 3, every employer with a minimum of 5 employees or an annual turnover of 50 million is expected to contribute 1% of its total payroll cost to the ITF by the 1st of April. Now here's a background for the ITF. The Industrial Training Fund came into effect on the 8th of October of 1971. So now I'm sure you're asking, what is the background story? What is ITF? What's it about? So the ITF is the Industrial Training Fund, and it came to effect from the Industrial Training Fund Act on the 8th of October of 1971. The fund is utilized to promote and encourage skill acquisition in the industry and commerce in Nigeria for the purpose of generating training manpower and equipping our young people to be sufficient to meet the needs of the economy. Secondly, to provide training for skills in management, for technical and entrepreneurial development in public and private sectors of the economy. And the third thing the fund was established was to set training standards in all sectors and monitor adherence. And then the fourth thing is to evaluate and certify vocational skills acquired by apprentices, craftsmen, technicians, as even your laborers, in collaboration with relevant organizations. Now this compliance requirement is for every employer, like I said earlier, with 5 or more employees. Secondly, with an annual turnover of 50 million or more. And what they're to do is to contribute 1% of their total payroll cost. What it costs you to have your human resources. And this extends to suppliers, contractors. The obligations of everyone in the industry in respect of their requisite contributions. So now any liable organization, public or private, even including companies in the free trade zone, that would require expatriate quota, expatriate staff, or even utilize custom service for the matters of export or import, all of these companies are required to show proof of compliance in regards to the training contribution. But there is a reimbursement, so now any organization that remits 1% of its total payroll costs can get up to 50% reimbursement of the training contribution made if you meet certain requirements. So that means if you contribute your 1%, you can get 50% off, when you meet certain requirements. And that's when you have conducted training for your own employees, and then you quickly apply for it, you will get a 50% discount or reimbursement, as the case may be. Now, there is a deadline for payment and filing of your ITF contribution. And now this deadline is, for this year, is the 1st of April. And failure to file or remit the specified amount will attract 5% of the amount month on month for each month of default. So for as long as you continue to default in paying, it will accrue 5% every month. Now, so this entire video is to educate every employer, to know this. So now this is a good time to say, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you should, so that you don't miss out on any important information regarding the law, regulatory bodies and agencies. So now for ITF compliance, you're asking, so how do I go about it? Well, there are 2 ways. If you're already registered with ITF or if you're a new employer. So for a prospective employer, here's what you should do. And I hope that you can write the steps here. Very easy to follow. But you can also leave questions for me in the comment box if you need clarifications. But a prospective employer would fill the Form 7A readily available online, and then you take the completed Form 7A to your nearest ITF office, that means where your company operates, the ITF office in that area. You take that form along with your CAC documents plus certified true copies of your company's audited account and a copy of your company's tax clearance certificates. This will these three things would accompany your application for remittance. Now, your company will be assessed for its ability to know how much you should pay by the compliance officers and revenue officers. And then you go online and you generate the triple R through the ITF Pay portal or remitter platform. After you've generated the RRR, you will now take your payment accrued to you to the bank for paying. After you've made payment, you will get a receipt, and you will take this receipt with a duplicate teller from the bank to the ITF area office. Hard copy of receipt and acknowledgement letter will be given to you. Then your details with your forms and your applications will be sent from your area office to the ITF headquarters for further assessment by the Inspectorate and Compliance Department for issuance of your ITF national number. Remember, you haven't already registered with ITF, so it's important that you register and then get your ITF national number. Then subsequently, your ITF national number will be sent to your area office for scripting and issuance of a certificate of compliance. Now, you will get a certificate of compliance given to you as evidence of compliance with the ITF Act. All the information I've given you before now is for companies that have not already registered with ITF. But if you have before registered with ITF, then and you want to comply with the requirements for 2022, here's what you do. You will fill a form 5A, readily available online. You take the filled form 5A to your nearest ITF area office. Then, subsequently, you generate the RRR, triple R on the ITF payment platform or remitter platform. You make payments into the ITF account through the banks. Then you take along with you evidence of payment to your nearest area office. Then the area office will then issue you a compliance certificate that you would hold for the entire year. Now, considering the above requirements and the importance of complying with ITF, every organization should take to heart the importance of remitting annually your ITF funds for that year. Like I said earlier, the cutoff time is 31st of March and up until 1st of April to make ITF payments, and default of this would attract a penalty. Now, I've said so many things. I've talked about 2 ways to comply with ITF if you're a new employer who hasn't already registered with ITF, and if you have already registered with ITF and you would like to comply. Nobody, if you have any questions regarding this topic, regarding how you should go about registering and why it's important for you to register with ITF, our details are in the comment section, so you can reach out to me personally to ask questions on how you can go about registering or remitting your payments for the year 2021 to ITF regarding your industrial training fund contributions, which is 1% of your total payroll cost for that year. But if you still have more questions or reactions as to this, you can leave your comments in the comment section and we'll respond to each and every comment, especially when you seek clarifications on how to go about registering or remitting your 1% for the year gone by. And if you have questions as to why is this important, is it for everyone? Does my company qualify? You can send us more questions regarding that, and we could send you information that's specific to your industry as to whether your company would apply or is required to make. But anyway, what the Act says, the ITF Act says every employer, so on the certifications are, if you have 5 employees, the payment you'll be making will be 1% of your total payroll cost for the year gone by. Now, like I said, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you should, because next time in the next video we'll be talking about more important issues regarding law, what you should know, either in law and business or law and family, matrimonial courses, or anything else in between. And of course, like a dash of lifestyle. We always love to do that to keep you informed and entertained. So my name is still remains Jamal Obigwe, your friendly lawyer. So here is teaching you, here's telling you what you need to know about the ITF fund that's closing out today, tomorrow, 1st of April 2022, and why you should take action and how you should take action. So send me an email, let me know what your reactions are, let me know if you have already complied. Fantastic, hooray, good for you. If you'd like to know how you should comply or more clarifications as to the requirements, put your comments in the comment box or send us an email with the details in the description. Come your way again. Cheers.